Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger.
Hey y'all, it's KK Witchy, and I'm your co-host for Saturday. Hope y'all are doing good. This week's topic is about magical symbols and how they can be incorporated within the craft and without the craft. And what I mean by that is when you're talking about magical symbols, there are ones that's religious and there's ones that's not religious, but at the same time can be religious. And when you're on a spiritual path, you guys know that there's thousands of symbols that you can choose by, whether it's a pentacle, pentagram, runes, sigils, whatever have you. Let's say, for example, someone gives you a card, whether, it's Father's Day, Mother's Day, Grandparents' Day, Siblings' Day, your birthday, whatever have you, and someone gave you a card and it holds very, very powerful love within it, and you care for this person so much. That can be just as powerful, if not more, than a pentacle. Or at least to me, it feels like that. And the reason because is the love and the energy that they put in within that card holds their magical intent, and that can be used in, self-healing, self-love, friendship, anything of that kind of sort. They can be just as much used in spell work than a pentacle or a rune or a sigil. It doesn't even have to be a card. It can be a drawing. It can be one of your kid's tooth or anything of that kind of sorts. Anything can hold magical intent into it, and whether people realize it or not, it has magical meaning. I know this is going to sound super cheesy, but like in that movie, Practical Magic, when Sandra Bullock, gets a sheriff's star and she's like, oh, it's just a star, don't stop people unless, you give it that power. And I am a big believer in that with religious symbols. I believe they're just shapes unless we give it meaning, unless we put that intent of the meaning into it. And let's say that you're wanting to do a protection spell. You have two different symbols in mind. You have, you have one symbol and you have another symbol, and you've researched it and you've got everything together and you're ready to go. Well, you perform it with one symbol one night and you perform it with the other, and it fails. The first one didn't work, so you try again with a new one. See if it's better because you felt like it was better than the other one. And it works. And a lot of people will ask, well, why didn't this one work, but this one did? And the way I explain it is you gave the other one more intent than you did the one before, because you may have had doubts about the first one that you found. And I love to tell people, go with what your gut says. Go, do what's right for you. And whether it's any kind of spell work that you're doing, when it comes to symbolisms, I believe you go with your guts. You go with what you feel. So, and I'm also the type of person that it don't have to be religious symbols. It can be just anything from the first leaf changing to, autumn approaching, to the first pumpkin you see, to the first jack-o'-lantern you see. And that can be magical as well. That can hold very, very powerful magic within itself. So, that is all I have within magical symbols. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer. But yeah, that's all I got. So, many blessings to all, and have a good Saturday.